Alright, part 2 of my saddle setup video. I'm going to actually do some climbing in this video. This is a sit strap for a sit and climb from a Lone Wolf. It's got like a 3,000 pound, 3,100 max pound carabiner it comes with. So this Lone Wolf sit and climb, just the seat only, which you can buy from Lone Wolf. I put some stealth strips on here. If you get a double tree like this, you can just go through here a couple times as a step, which I'll show you in a second. Then once you're up there, you can unravel it, and I'll clip this onto onto my saddle as a safety mechanism. So this this platform which is also my climbing aid doesn't go bouncing to the bottom of the tree with me sitting up in the tree. Alright, once I get to the top of my desired height, I'm just going to bend over and reach and put this, I got this from Lone Wolf, just a bungee cord with an integrated hook on the back. So this will go around the tree above the platform. This hook is going to lock in underneath the strap in the back that goes around the tree. So that's going to prevent it from, if I for some reason take my both feet or most of my weight off of the platform, normally it would fall to the ground, but this is going to hold it up there. As well as my safety strap, which I have hanging attached to the platform right now. That's also going to be attached the whole way up and the whole way down. And I should say also, I'm not going to be climbing very fast. This is the first time actually going up a tree, the very first time doing this. I've watched videos on it, so I'm not going to be that fast. I'm sure once I get used to it more, it'll be much faster. Here I'm stepping up on the strap, using the strap as a step, and the platform was almost at waist level, so it's a good 3 or 4 feet off the ground. And here I'm just unwrapping the strap, and I'll eventually hook it up to my saddle. Here I'm lengthening. There's a buckle kind of that slides, so you can make that longer or shorter, which is really nice. You can make it short and wrap it around the platform a couple of times when you're using it as a step to step on your platform. And then once you get on your platform, you can lengthen it out all the way, and it's got plenty of room to clip onto your saddle. I'm pretty tall, I'm about 6'4", and I still, as you can see, it's hanging down below my platform still by about a foot. So it's plenty long enough to use. Here I am just getting my tether ready. Again, this is the actual first time I've climbed up any distance in a tree with this saddle. So everything is brand new to me. Getting my tether ready here. And this is really, I'm going actually really slow. Again, because that's my first time trying to figure everything out. So here I'm reaching down, getting my feet in the stirrups there, just pulling one strap up at a time. And now my feet are ready to go, ready to climb. I found out pretty quickly here that you need to keep your knees on the tree. It's much easier than point your toes down and just kind of drag that platform up. Works pretty good actually. If you try to straddle the tree or put your tree in the middle of your legs, that doesn't work so hot. You gotta kind of kneel, put your knees against the tree. Here I'm actually lengthening my Prusik knot so I can sit down lower, so I can reach with my right hand. I am undoing one of the straps because my platform, as you climb higher in the tree, sometimes those trees taper off and get skinnier the higher you go. So I am going to, I'm adjusting my Prusik length there so I can sit in my saddle and reach that right adjustment knob to undo the strap and back. And so I can actually make that strap tighter in order to lift my platform so it's flat, because it's starting to face down because of the taper of the tree. And here I am, it looks like I'm adjusting it again. And this is about as high as I can go, I guess. My tether is a branch right above my tether, just a couple inches. But if I wanted to, I guess I could have gone higher if I put up my linesman belt on and then undid my tether, keeping my linesman belt on the whole time. I could have put that tether above that branch and kept going higher. I might try to demo that in the next video, but first I need to get more comfortable doing this. So as you see, I only went about 10 feet up here. Not that high, just because of the tree. This is just in my yard. Now I'll show you quick what it looks like. I'm just going to go a little ways up, not very far at all. I'm going to pretend that my platform fell. And we'll see how it works with that safety sit and climb strap. I'll pull it back up. We'll see how that works now. So I found out once I could reach the platform with my hand, it was easier to pull it up and able to get it where I wanted to. Now this tree was leaning a little bit, so I'm just hanging by my saddle here. And I think I can finally get it adjusted where I'm able to kneel on the saddle and get back in it. Now I purposely took my feet out of the stirrups in order to do this, which I don't think it's going to happen. I think it'd be 100% safe, but I just wanted to see what would happen if my saddle fell down. And this time I was able to step right into it without having to kneel on the saddle. I was able just to step, kind of bear hug the tree and step into it with my left foot and then my right foot, just like that. So I would definitely practice doing this. If you're going to use this method, to practice dropping your platform and practice getting it back up into the tree. So as you saw there, it wasn't too terribly difficult. In order to drop this platform, I have to take my feet out of these stirrups here that I made. I mean, with your feet underneath there, I don't know how this is going to come disconnected from your feet. But if in the case that it does, you just saw me pull it up with this strap. This is clipped to my right here, to my saddle, to my linesman loop, my saddle. And first time I think I had to kneel on it. I pulled it up and knelt on it and got back up. Second time I was able to do it, I think just was standing without having to kneel on the platform. So worked pretty good as a retrieval mechanism in case your platform does get attached. Also, I'm going to keep another one of these straps in my backpack while I'm up hunting also. This one just happens to have a plastic thing that you just kind of weave it around. Okay, remember, this thing is only 3 or 4 pounds, so it doesn't have to be extremely strong, but in the case that this breaks, it's going to get a little harder to go up and down the tree. So I'm going to carry another one of these with me in my backpack as well. It doesn't weigh anything, it's pretty light. Alright guys, one thing I forgot to do while I was up there climbing, once you get to your desired height, you're just going to reach down. It's a bungee strap I talked about earlier. As you can see, that loop is hooked underneath the back of the strap. And now if I was to remove all my weight from the stand, normally if I do this, if I lift up on this stand like this, the platform will go all the way to the ground if that bungee wasn't on there with a hook in the back. So this will be easy again. It goes, if you have a smaller tree like this, kind of angle the bungee like it is now. If it's a bigger tree, it'll pretty much just go all the way around straight like this. So it depends how big your tree is. But this will prevent that platform from falling to the ground as well. But also remember to have this attached to your saddle at all times, just in case. So that was my very first time up. I was only probably up 10 or 12 feet. I didn't go too high. And it was kind of a weird feeling, I'm not going to lie to you. Leaning away from the tree with your feet on the platform is something new. I'll definitely get used to it. This is only my first time. This way is super safe as long as you follow all the, make sure all your safety stuff and backup knots are good and stuff. But it did take a little bit getting used to, but climbing was really easy. Climbing was super fast. And I know this is going to make me a more mobile hunter. All right, just want to read you Proverbs verse 3, 21 to 26. My son, do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight. Preserve sound judgment and discretion. They will be a life for you, an ornament to grace your neck. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked, for the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from being snared. That's some awesome promises from God that we can get us through this crisis as a country. Please continue to pray for our doctors, nurses, emergency responders, law enforcement, so many people, grocery people, truck drivers. Continue to keep them in your prayers as our country continues to deal with this virus that we have. Thanks for watching.